Hi folks, it's Jono here from the Lifestyle Strategist. Thanks for joining me today. I want to start a new finance series. And the most important topic to start this finance series is your credit rating or your credit score. This is extremely important. In fact, it's the number one most important thing to do with your ability to borrow, regardless whether it's a home loan, a car loan, or credit card. Before you apply for any credit, before you walk into the bank, get your credit report and find out your credit score or your credit worthiness. This will help determine whether you're going to be successful in obtaining credit for whatever reason it is. Now, this is the first part of my finance series for investors. And you have good credit and you have bad credit, just like you do have good debt and bad debt. You can get a loan still with bad credit, but your options are very limited. In fact, you might not get credit at all. If you're an ex-bankrupt, basically no one will lend you any money unless you had a huge amount of cash to put up as security. So the better your credit score will help you get lower interest rates, a higher LVR, which is your loan to value ratio. There are so many things to give you more options having a better credit score. So I want to give you some tips. Well, tip one is to get your credit score. And at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a couple of links to get your credit score. And you can get it for free, or you can pay for a complete report, which is a very detailed report. But first of all, get your credit score. Number two, always make your payments on time, whatever bill it is. The credit laws in Australia have vastly changed over the last couple of years. Our laws here in Australia could be completely different in America or England or other parts of the world. But for Australians, it's extremely important to keep all your bills up to date. If you are overdue, those companies, like it could be a telco, it could be an electricity account, they now have the power to list you as a bad credit person or company. So this relates to any individual or company. Any entity will have a credit score. So it's important to keep all your bills up to date. Because if you receive a default, you may not even know. And then you go into the bank and you realize that actually you've got a bad credit rate. What if you do have a bad credit rating? There are ways to improve your credit rating and actually get it fixed. I actually had an experience once, no fault of my own. I actually had a court judgment against my name. Now, I did some research and I approached a specialist lawyer to have my credit rating repaired. So if you do have something, you need to find out before you apply credit and get it fixed. One of my biggest number one tips for anyone wanting to borrow money is never ever just walk into the bank. It's important to get your credit report first before approaching any lender. Because every application for credit, whether it's a credit card, personal loan or home loan, will be recorded on your credit report. Everything is recorded on your credit report. The more banks or institutions that you apply to will actually decrease your credit rating. Now, just before I recorded this video, I actually got my credit score just by doing it free online. And folks, here it is. I like the picture that they give you at the end. I would imagine that if it was a poor credit score, this guy would be very sad. So I've got a credit score of 969, which is in the excellent range. So this is what every lender is going to look at. They're going to look at it and say, are you worthy to give you a loan? So for investors, we want to borrow good debt. We need a good credit rating. So this is the number one thing that everyone must take care of. Right from when you turn 17, 18, regardless of your age, as an adult, This is the number one thing you need to look after. Sure, if you're not going to borrow any money, then it doesn't apply to you. You probably don't care. Well, thanks everyone for watching. And until next time, bye for now.